My Mitunes guest this week, Jen Adams from Manx. Now, let me get this right. It's Manx Whale and Dolphin Watch.
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I've heard people call it all sorts of different things.
Yeah, people get confused. I don't know, it just seems like a mouthful to a lot of people to say the Manx Whale Dolphin Trust Society and things like that. But no, it's just MWDW, Manx Whale Dolphin Watch.
Okay, you've got a website as well, haven't you, which is that, isn't it?
Yes, mwdw.net, or you can just search for it on any search engine and it will come up.
You'll find out more about what they do. We're sitting in the shop in Michael Street in Peel. As you mentioned yesterday, it's an outlet really for you to educate people. In fact, on the day we're recording this, you've got some children in this afternoon.
Yes, so I'm running 2 craft workshops a week through the summer holidays. They're always really popular, so we just make a bunch of really cool ocean-related crafts.
While you're doing that, they're learning about the surroundings. That's really important, is it, to get our younger generation involved?
Oh, absolutely. You know, the young generation are so passionate about marine life as well. I'm always amazed. I go into the primary schools really quite frequently, and the kids are so clued up on things, and then they learn more and more information through me, and you can tell they really want to make a difference, and they want to look after these animals.
We were talking yesterday about the state of the environment and whether the creatures return on an annual basis the way you'd expect them to, and whether they have cars with them or not. There's so much we don't know. So how do you know?
Well, that's where our public sighting network comes in so valuable. So we have lots and lots of people that report sightings to us, and we've worked really, really hard over the last 10 years to kind of push the fact that you can see whales and dolphins and porpoises here, and basking sharks, of course, as well. And if anybody sees a sighting, they report back to us and they let us know what they've seen, where it is, how many adults, how many calves. And if they don't know what they're looking at, well, then we speak to them, we try to work it out.
The obvious mistake that people make, and I do it the same, is to call dolphins porpoises.
Everybody does it. But if you don't know what you're looking at, it is difficult. So porpoises and dolphins are different. Porpoises are physically, they're a lot smaller. They're only about 1.5 meters long, so they're pretty small. That's about how big I am in height, so tiny. And they've got a little triangle-shaped dorsal fin, and they kind of roll through the water, a bit like a wheel or a tyre, kind of rolling up and rolling down. Okay. The dolphins are a lot bigger, and they're a lot more active, so they're the ones that will sometimes approach boats and ride in the bow and make a lot of disturbance on the surface. Yeah,
do a lot of showing off. Are dolphins hardy? How susceptible are they to those changes in environment? Can it affect them vastly very easily, or are they reasonably well adapted?
They're reasonably well adapted. They are a pretty sort of robust type of animal, and they are able to adapt their ways and their feeding techniques to kind of suit changes in the environment and things like this. So
do you have a capability to track these animals?
So no, it's actually illegal to tag whales, dolphins and porpoises in the British Isles.
I didn't know that.
It's done in most other parts of the world, but not around here. So we have a really fantastic non-invasive alternative, which is taking good quality photographs of the dorsal fin. Yeah. So each dolphin's dorsal fin is completely unique to them. It's just like our fingerprint. They have little lines and cuts and notches that just sort of naturally occur. And through the good quality photos, we can match them up to our existing catalogues, and we can see which dolphins are coming back to the Isle of Man each year, and also where else they go.
Okay, tomorrow I want to talk about, as I mentioned yesterday, our 2 little Manx superstars, Moonlight and Starlight. Before that, tell us about the second song, one you've chosen for us today.
Okay, so my second song is called Summer Girls, and it's by a 90s band called the Light Funky Ones.
I know the Light Funky Ones,
good,
but I can't remember the track off the top of my head.
It's a crazy song, like the lyrics don't make any sense, and that's why I love it. And it just reminds me of growing up in the 90s and just having a really sort of happy time with it, really.